Good morning, everyone, or should I say good afternoon for the fellow UK, as our guest of honor is from the UK this afternoon. Looks like we have Nerd UK was first in here. Working class stacks, that would be um, Sandy Millington. Damn, I had to think about that one. Sorry about that. Scrap Metal Wrestling, Kevin Hawthorne, Robert Wojciechowski, or Death from Below, Baron Vamsky, Kalilo, Active Adam, welcome in. That's a new name I haven't really seen. Sober Stacker, good to see you. And of course, we have Blue Collar Stacker in the upper right, and the one and only Nemos Numismatics on the bottom. Good morning, gentlemen. Good afternoon, Nemos.
Good afternoon or good morning to you guys. How are we today?
Very well. How are you?
Can't complain so far.
It's
So
early.
far, it's afternoon for you. Your day's through first, or your morning is done with.
Yeah, if I'm telling the truth, I'm not long out my bed. Was working late last night.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm the
very
same.
nice.
I was up till 3 a.m. Eastern time, and got about maybe 4 hours sleep, broken sleep, terrible.
Yeah.
But here I am.
Yeah. I was working till 7:30 last night, got home, dinner, and up till 3 a.m. playing Battlefield. So
I'm not a big Battlefield fan, but that game has had a lot of hype.
yeah.
I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, but then that one it gets stale too after a while.
Yeah, I like Battlefield. It's more tactical than the Call of Duty crowd, but well, each to their own.
Yeah, Call of Duty's just run and gun and then start all over and run and gun and start all over. So,
Yeah.
That's the same every time you go through that game too.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be anyway. I'm going back 20 years probably when they first came out, the first version.
The first version is just like the last version. They're all the same. They change a little stuff here and there, but pretty much the same. I haven't turned on my I haven't played a video game in quite a while.
Yeah. I take the opportunity while I can. I've got 2 kids now and they hog everything, so I need to pick my moments.
Yeah. Now you work a crazy schedule too, right?
Yeah, so I work 12.5-hour shifts, 3-4 times a week, and I'm either early shift or back shift or night shift. It's crazy. So I'm a nurse here in Scotland, in case you didn't know, for my sins.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, guys. So I'm a nurse in a emergency department. So that's kind of my day job.
Okay. I figured you were some kind of computer genius or something. I didn't.
No, not at all.
You know, I figure your AI skills are, government level.
Anybody can do that. The trick is to use AI to build the perfect prompt. That's it. That's what it's out there for. Use ChatGPT, tell it what you want, it'll spit out a prompt, and then put that into whatever generator you're using. Boom, there you go.
Okay, so forgive me for not knowing this, but your AI likeness, is that similar to your likeness?
Very similar. I am very bald. I have a black beard and glasses. So yeah, it's very similar.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, forgive me for not knowing that, but
no, that's fine. I'm very, very nonchalant,
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Actually, Vegas, I think he fell asleep over there. I hear snoring. Oh, that's
no,
my dog.
No, I'm still here. I'm trying to multitask.
So what do you got? What are you arranging on the stage there? What do you got set up?
I set up here. So I had a recent trip to New York to celebrate my wife's birthday, and some of these is some of the things I've picked up, excluding this obviously, and these, but everything else picked up in New York.
Nice. And what shops did you visit while you were there? Where did you go to?
So I tried to go. I stopped by tracks. Had to stop by tracks
Oh yeah, I
just to
love track.
see if he was handing out the 1 ounce gold bars. Unfortunately, it wasn't that day. Just my luck. I tried some other places, but there is a certain law or bylaw in New York apparently that it's $1,000 minimum spend in certain places. Didn't know that. So I was shopping around. I found a place called Big Apple Coins. Very helpful guy, and he sorted me out with some goodies. So
Nice.
yeah, the plan was to go back the next day. However, it was a Jewish high holiday, and I didn't realize that, and everywhere was shut. So yeah, this is only the stuff I managed to pick up.
Yeah, especially up there in the Diamond District. You got
Yeah,
did you go to bullion exchanges?
yeah. So I went there, and they were one of the people who was $1,000 minimum spend. Unfortunately, I had my wife with me, so trying to justify $1,000 straight
Yeah,
there. Yeah,
I know that.
yeah.
You don't
So
even want us to know you have $1,000 to spend on that.
I know, because my wife still thinks this is like, a couple of dollars here and there, a couple of pounds here and there. She's not clued in, and my biggest fear is that she sells this for what I tell her I bought it for. That's
Uh,
my biggest fear.
yeah, you're gonna have when you feel the time is coming, you better thin the herd and
Yeah,
get it ready.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man. So yeah, I've never been to bullion exchanges, but I know Stack That Gold. You familiar with Stack That Gold?
No, I didn't find that place.
No, Stack That Gold is a YouTube channel. He's a
Oh
YouTuber.
right, all
And
right,
that's his home shop. That's where he goes. I would say that's probably his, closest bullion dealer from what he says
nice.
anyway. And I've never been there, but I've bought from them several times online, and I always had great service and with them. Now, what is the $1,000 thing? Is that to avoid sales tax or something? Or
I think it is because the way it was explained to me, there is the sales tax, but if you spent $1,000, you wouldn't have to pay. But having the wife there was very difficult to spend. Like I nipped out one afternoon myself and managed to get this, which was a result. And the plan was to go back the next day, but she got me.
yeah,
So you could buy there. They just to avoid tax, it needed to be 1,000. That's sort of like in Florida, right? Well, it used to be 500, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
it used to be, but not anymore. We're eliminating taxes down here. In fact, there's a referendum on the ballot for 2026 where if we get 60% of the vote, they will be eliminating real estate taxes in Florida.
wow.
So you'll pay no taxes on your home. That's huge.
That is huge.
See,
Yeah.
here in the UK, we pay tax on tax. We get taxed for being taxed. It's just it's crazy.
Here,
So
here
so we
too.
automatically, yeah, we automatically get taxed. Like our silver bullion is automatically 20% tax, and that's on top of the premium. So for our like say Britannia, it's cheaper for me to buy it in the States than it is for me to buy it here. It's 20% cheaper because we
Right.
automatically, which is absolutely insane. So my plan
And
was I was saving money, go to America, pick up as much cheaper silver as I could. However, just my luck, the silver price skyrocketed as I landed. So I'm
yeah.
paying the same amount I was paying here, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's good to commemorate the experience.
Yeah. And there's certain things that I couldn't get here quite readily available. I mean, like say this 1982 uh, 1 ouncer. These go for crazy money over here. The kind of older design, the Libertads. So I mean, I picked this up for $40, and I was quite happy at that at the time. For what I pay back here, it's a bargain.
Wait, did you say 40?
$40.
Is that a half ounce or
No, that's a full ounce.
really $40 for a full ounce? Oh, you mean pounds? You're saying pounds, right? You mean?
No, $40. Keep in
Wow.
Yeah,
mind,
he was.
I was there about a month and a half ago, so the silver price is
Oh, that was
skyrocketed. I
right
mean,
during that little dip we had. Yeah.
yeah,
That's when it was still under 50.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
You mean last week?
yeah.
Yeah, not the
It
last
is
week,
under
no.
50. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
what's crazy is a month makes a difference right now.
it
It's
does.
absolutely insane.
Yeah.
It's, it, Do you know, it's one of the things where I'm glad the silver price is rising finally, but I'm actually bummed out that I'm not spending as much as I usually spend on silver.
Well, I don't know. I'm spending the same, but I'm not getting as much.
Yeah, I feel that it's strange. So I mean, there's different things, especially in the UK. You guys will have the things that go slip under the radar. They don't attract a high premium. Here just now, it seems to be Canadian quarters. And now they're 80% silver, and I can pick them up for £3 each. So I'm actually getting silver for under spot at the moment because they're very unpopular. And I hate sharing that because everybody's going to go and drive the price up now. But you know,
Don't
Yeah,
worry, we don't have too many people in here, so it's okay.
yeah.
yeah.
That's similar to our 90% silver or junk silver, constitutional silver, as we call it.
Yeah, I love a $1/2.
Yeah, and that's right now that's a bargain because none of the refineries will take it.
Yeah,
They don't want it. So I mean, some cases you could pick that up, $4 behind spot price or melt price.
yeah,
You know,
that's amazing.
So
yeah.
did you take Nemo Jr. on the adventure when you were shopping for silver in New York?
No, it was just me and my wife, but I did
Oh,
bring him back some goodies. So these wee $1/2 here, these are all for Nemo Junior.
oh, nice.
Oh, nice. So what do
Yeah,
you got? You got a walker. I see that the gray one in the middle is a walker.
yep.
And what
I've
else
got
you got? Benji.
Kennedy's. Yep.
Benji in there.
Benji.
Nice.
Benji.
Nice.
Yeah, love it. So, yeah.
Yeah,
It's very cool.
my local coin shop. I was just in there the other day with my wife, and he's got 3 rolls, so $30 face of Benji's, all BU condition, bright shiny, like they just came off the line.
Love it.
Yeah,
You
they
didn't pick
are.
them up?
They were beautiful. No, I didn't pick them up. I had my wife with me.
Of
Like
course,
that
it's the
matters.
same thing.
Come on, you know the drill.
So Nemo, it looks like you're more of a fan of the peace dollar than the Morgan dollar, or is that just what they happen to have at the coin shop?
Do you know what? It's a hot take over here. I am more a fan of the peace dollar than I am the Morgan. It's I have got 2 Morgans in my collection. I picked this one up because it was counter stamped. I don't know if it's a 3 or it looks like a 3.
Looks like a 3, yeah.
Yeah,
What is that
and I
from?
don't.
Is that like a chop mark or something? Or?
I have no idea. It wasn't until after I picked it up I was like, somebody's stamped this bad boy, but I
Interesting.
don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of times they used to put those stamps in there so that they could verify the authenticity of it.
yeah. But do you guys collect any of the crowns? Are they big over in the States? The 925? I was talking to some of their fellow Americans and they said that sterling silver's not as collectible as your 90%. Is that right enough?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess there's probably collectors of 925, but I think there's more collectors of the 90%
Yeah.
than the 925.
Which makes 0 sense. But
Yeah.
I actually was looking for a crown in Las Vegas at the show, and they had, it was a late 1800s. I can't remember the
Mhm.
year. It was probably in the 1880s or 90s, maybe.
That should so
And I think
1890 there.
he wanted about $95 for it. I thought it was a little high, and I don't know the market on those, so I passed on it.
So I haven't checked since the price explosion, but these normally go for about £35. So that'd be $45 roughly. But I think with given the price increase, I think he's about sitting around about £45, £50 now.
Yeah, so somewhere around 70 US.
Yeah.
And I guess so. Then maybe he wanted 95. I didn't even ask him for that. That was the guy I got most of the stuff on the stage for,
Mm,
and he dropped his price on every single item. He was just trying to move stuff. It was Sunday, and it was
mhm.
late on Sunday. It was like 2 p.m. And he was just trying not to take stuff home.
Yeah.
So he was dumping, and I caught him at just the right moment. I probably could have got him down. Like, he had a very beautiful El Cazador 8 Real 1780. I want to say it was 1783. It might have been an 81 because they did have some different years on that ship.
Yeah.
And he had it marked at 450, and he told me 375, but still too rich for my blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I would have made it to that Sunday because I remember the last time you and I went on a Sunday, the deals were better for sure.
Yeah, way better. I think Friday and Saturday you're better off doing a lot more observing and chatting than buying, and then Sunday is when you want to go in for the kill.
Yeah.
So Stacking with Caravan has a question. He says, "Can you clarify what a purple burglar alarm is, please? And are they stackable?" I'm guessing that's a good inside joke.
That's an inside
burglar.
joke.
That sounds like one of those nasty sexual moves. Give me a purple burglar alarm.
So the thing is, Scottish people struggle very hard to say that phrase. Just the way our accent, just can't say it, and he knows it.
Wait.
He's an arse.
You have an accent?
Yeah,
I didn't notice.
Of course, feel free to turn the subtitles on, but I will try and say it. Purple no, I can't say it. Purple burglar alarm.
It's the R's. It's the R's that mess you up because you have to roll those R's. You can't help it.
Yeah, man. Oh, Craven, you arse.
Well, he owes you from the roast at the Craven roast. You got him pretty good on that one.
Yeah, I have to admit, yeah.
Well, it looks like we got a couple more people. Southeast Stacker, good to see you. Matt Wingay, Littlefoot, Dub C, I saw hop in. Silver State is here. Good to see everybody. Good morning, and good afternoon. Bootsy as well. Stacking with Caravan, of course. Bellows is here. Good morning, Bellows. Diaxis, always good to see you. Now you got Littlefoot. You got Nemos Jr. in on stacking. Is he liking it, or is it a struggle?
No, he is spending my money quite easily right now. We don't really have coin shows per se in Scotland. We've got antique fairs and there's coin deals that turn up. So I take him along to these events, and yeah, he does have an allowance, and he over exceeds it every month.
Over exceeds it. Nice.
Now, does he have to do chores? Does he have regular chores around the house, or?
Yeah, he does. He's obviously make his bed and do some dishes, etc. But this is his little treasure chest, and it is with all these goodies. It's now full. So we need to.
I would imagine if he loves silver the way you do, that it would be quite easy to get him to rake the leaves and clean the gutters and be like, I'll give you a Canadian silver quarter if you clean the gutters.
Yeah, pretty much. It's so some of that stuff has actually just been stolen straight out of my collection. But he's quite good at that. But I don't mind.
Washington quarter in there.
Yeah,
nice little stack going.
Yeah, I've seen one of these before. Jamie Frost will be able to identify this if he's in the chat.
I think I did see Jamie Frost, and I'm sorry I forgot to mention Jamie.
Now, is that a Chinese piece? Usually the ones with the hole are from China, but
Japanese. I believe it's a Mon or some sorts from the 1600s. Could be wrong. Just could be making that up. I've got some half crowns. He's got an old Chinese coin here, silver, of course.
Very nice. Yeah, my guy has tons of half crowns, and I always pick them up. And then I always get to I stop because I'm like, 50%,
Yeah.
And it just rubs me the wrong way because not that I just want to have them just to have them. Yeah. But when I have options of, I love the foreign coins, but when I have options of 925 or 90% or 720 even,
yeah,
the 50% is hard to swallow.
It is, and if you're lucky enough, you can get half crowns before 1919. They are 925, but then straight 50% after it. But what's your thoughts on these guys? I can't get enough of these, and it's a hot topic. But 10% pesos.
Yeah, the un peso. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I just can't get enough of these. I don't know why.
I think as far as coins go, I think they're pretty coins. That's the Cap and Ray one, is it?
Is it the?
Because I got I think pre 37, they were, I want to say they were 90%, but Dub C
Yeah.
can chime. Dub C, what were they? With the un peso, when were they actual silver?
Those are only 10%? Oof.
10%. I know not good for investment, but I don't know. They still make the nice silver clink, you know.
The Cap and Ray small ones were 720. Dub C says.
Yeah, he also says no bueno on the 10%, but I get it. They're pretty to look at, and I would grab a couple just to have them. But I don't think I'd stack them. I don't know.
Yeah, I have this to thank for that.
Now, I noticed in your AI video, you had two drinks poured. You had one in each fist. Am I right on that?
Yeah. So that's me pouring a drink for you guys. You know.
Oh, okay. I get it.
I know the nerve. Yeah, and not the AI, messing up. But hey ho.
So how much?
It says when you came to the States, did you drive, and how did you like driving on the wrong side of the road?
So I suppose I rented a electric scooter. Does that count as driving?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, bombing through Central Park was quite fun, but I don't think I would brave, Manhattan traffic.
Now, when you were in Central Park, did you visit Strawberry Fields? They have a lot of John Lennon stuff in there.
Yeah, visit Strawberry Fields. Do you know, I still feel like I've just scratched the tip of the iceberg with New York. I would love to go back. It was a culture shock coming from the countryside. 5 minutes either direction of me and your countryside. Going to New York, it was culture shock. Lots of people. I loved every minute of it, but God, I needed a holiday after it.
Oh, I would say so. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I visited New York City.
Mm-hmm.
But it was always fun. But then that was in the, before I moved here, which has been 22 years, and that was the 90s basically, and it was cleaned up a lot. It's a mess now.
Yeah. See, saying that, I heard horror stories going over, but I found the city very safe. I don't know what that says about my area, but quite happily sitting at 5 a.m. in a park, having a bagel and a coffee. Felt safe.
Statistically, I'm sure you're safe, but it's like it's like if you're downrange in a gun range, chances that you're going to get hit by a bullet probably pretty slim, but a lot better than if you're out in the countryside.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
How long were you in the States for then?
A week. We landed JFK. We spent it all in New York City. Saw most of the boroughs, and I loved every minute of it. I have to admit, it was truly an eye opener.
Was that your first time to the States?
Yeah, that was my first time, and it's one thing I have to say is the bombardment of advertisement is just insane. It's somebody's trying to sell you something at any moment, every given time. It's crazy, and it's obviously, if you're in that situation, you're desensitized to it, I suppose. But coming from a country boy like myself, coming to there, it's just like buy. I can see how it is quite easy to spend your money.
Yeah, for sure. And if it makes you feel any better, I mean, coming from, I live in the States and I feel the same way.
Yeah.
You go to Times Square at night, It's like it's amazing. It's like Vegas, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
You drive
love
down
it.
the freeway in Vegas and there's a billboard for everything imaginable.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Amazing. Yeah.
There's an area in Vegas if you drive on the freeway, it's where all the adult stores are, I guess you could say. Adult venues, and they are not shy with their advertising for sure. I'll tell you that one.
That's
They are
fun.
very creative.
Yeah.
That's like on 95.
And then there was somebody had a billboard once, and it was like to try and find out who spiked their drink and stole their money while they were in Vegas, and they're offering $1 million reward.
Well, my wife was just saying we have a billboard here in Palm Beach County. It's got 5 cats, and one is red, one is black, one is white, and they're different colors. And then the last one is a hairless cat, and it says we have something for everyone, and it's a strip club. It's advertisement from, I think, Monroe's strip club. And if Monroe's wants to send me any money for advertising them, my P.O. box is in my channel.
I think one of them here, it says like 15 ugly women and one pretty one or something. I don't know. They have some interesting ones, and they get very creative with them.
God, it's amazing.
So we got some new faces in the crowd. You want to call them out? I'm not good at that.
I already called out Matt Wingate. Hey Zeus, welcome. Leilani, good to see you once again. If you know, you know is here as well. Good to see you. Baron Famsky, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. Jamie Frost is here. I thought I saw him earlier. I think I caught up.
Thanks.
Everybody is talking amongst himself. So what got you into stacking, Nemo?
So growing up, my father wasn't around, so I spent most of my time while my mother was working with my grandparents. My grandfather was a coin collector, and I used to spend evenings sorting out his collection, which, incidentally enough, I have amalgamated into my collection now. So, yeah, it started off from 5 years old, collecting coins. At that point, I had no idea what gold and silver was. But it wasn't until later on, when my grandfather passed, I inherited his collection and took it from there. I've just tried to fill in the gaps. And now my son's here. He's in on the scene. My daughter, not so much a coin collector. She's into all the makeup and fancy dress, etc. But my son's quite interested in it.
Cool.
So, as your name says, do you mostly stack numismatic stuff, or are you more of a weight stacker?
So both actually. I go through fits and starts. Every month we attend the antique fair here in Ayrshire, and we always try and pick up like the kind of numismatic stuff for date runs, and we do other sort of things. So during COVID, my son and I would be ordering bulk loads of world coins, and the plan was always, let's get one coin from every country in the world. Sounds quite easy. It is a pain in the backside, and we're still trying to complete it. I think we're 13 coins short of one coin from every country. But no, and I also stack Britannias are my go-to just now. Those are my liquidation stack. So they're very, I suppose you could call them generic. I don't mind getting rid of those, but like the kind of crowns and that, they're more sentimental. But yeah, I do like to collect other things like this lovely piece. This is an art bar. I don't know if he's actually in the chat, but you might recognize one of these. It's from our man Silverpunk over on Stacker Social.
Oh yeah, wow,
that's what I was gonna guess.
Yeah, so he holds regular auctions and he loves a defaced bar as well. Unfortunately, I've never managed to pick up one of those. There's a certain sniper out there who knows who he is, who will always jump in at the last second and snipe it away from you. But no, I always started off numismatics, went to the investment silver, built that up over a few years and then went back to numismatics. And I'm kind of 50-50 just now. I like to pick up pieces. I love borrowed coins. Not really good for investment because not everybody knows. I mean, everybody knows what a Morgan or a crown is. Not everybody knows what a gulden is or a thaler. It's but I love the history. There you go.
Now, as far as Britannias go, right? How are the premiums on Britannias in Britain?
So I actually have not checked. Let me just check one of the kind of more reputable dealers, and I will let you know what the new.
Now, I was just curious because recently I was considered, because my stack is getting way too wide, right? I have way, way, way too much just one-off stuff, and I'm thinking it might be time to take some of the stuff that I can live without and maybe put 100 ounces together and go in and pick up 5 tubes of Eagles and just consolidate a little bit, because eventually I'm going to kick the bucket. I mean, we all do, right?
Oh, that's inevitable.
Yeah, and I don't want it to be difficult for the family, and I don't want them to get screwed on stuff that I know is worth more, like you said earlier. You know,
2026 Britannia is sitting at £49. So what's that in freedom bucks right now?
Ooh, £49.
what
Yeah, that's.
is that in USD? Was that about 64?
65.21. Close. Very good. Blue collar.
Yeah.
Now, does that include VAT though?
That's including VAT.
Because I know that I noticed that the prices are always including tax. Where here they give you the price and then they stick the tax
on top of it
on you after the fact.
Yeah. They're quite upfront with how much they're robbing off you over here.
Mm-hmm.
At least they can look you in the eye while they're ripping it off you.
Yeah, but
here they try and sneak it in on you.
For that 20%, don't you get your health insurance and all your pension and all that paid for? Right?
Yeah, it's painful. And do you know? So speaking of health insurance, I did have health insurance when I went to the States, obviously, but I had a little one too many whiskies one night, and I may have rolled down a set of subway stairs. So I busted up my ankle, and I thought, "Oh God, I cannot afford American healthcare. It's going to bankrupt me." Funnily enough, I'm a nurse. I know how to deal with it. I thought, right, I just need some painkillers the next morning. It's not swollen, not broken. Just need some painkillers. Went to I think it was CVS. Spoke to the pharmacy team and got some painkillers, which I assumed were. So I don't know what your equivalent would be, but over here it's cocodamol. Very light analgesia. No, they gave me essentially Oxycontin, which is morphine. Over here, you would have to speak to a consultant and everything to get that. It's just insane. I can understand. Sorry, what was that? Sorry, Paul.
Wow, where did you go where they handed that over the counter? That's normally not that way.
Yeah, that's it. I get 5 tablets, $20, and that was it. I took one, and that was it. No, I didn't do that again. So I just stuck with the paracetamol, what do you call it over in the States? The autism tablet now, Tylenol.
Oh, Tylenol, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my brother did a Teledoc, I think it was, and they were just ready. Oh no, it was his regular doctor. Now that I think about it, he was out of town and he hurt his knee, and he called his regular doctor, and the regular doctor knew his history, but he wrote him a prescription for OxyContin over the phone and sent it into the thing, and I was like, dude. This is why we have an opiate problem in this country.
Yeah, because they hand them out like Tic Tacs. I didn't know you could get them over the counter like that, though.
Yeah, I was quite shocked myself, to be fair. Yeah.
Well, you got to have a prescription, but
yeah, normally in this state you should have a prescription for that. But he said that he got them over the counter from the pharmacist.
That must have been some black, what do you call that? Black market pharmacy or something.
I'm actually starting to question this. I think I've maybe done some backroom deal, slip somebody $20 for 5 tablets,
Yeah, it's like in the back of the bodega,
Yeah.
You got to knock 3 times. Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Sober Stacker says that's illegal as F. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Jeez, oh.
Well, if it's not, it should be, but it is New York City, though.
Do you know, it's another thing I was quite shocked is the the cannabis dispensaries in every street corner, near enough. It's still illegal over here in the UK. And it's just, oh God, the smell of cannabis was rife in New York City.
Oh, I could imagine.
That's one thing I hate when I go to Vegas.
It's the air freshener in Vegas nowadays.
It is. They changed. It's the state plant now.
Yeah. When I leave work, I walk through our valet area to go to the parking garage that the employees park in, and they'll be like right out in the valet area smoking it, and I'm like, what in the world? Because it's not legal to smoke in public, technically, but it's Vegas, so everybody thinks everything goes, and it's like they've literally I've seen it I don't know how many times where they just light it up right in the casino, like they think it's okay, and it's a cigarette.
It's okay
and I'm like,
to just smoke some reefer at the craps table.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? This one kid's like standing right in front of the table. I'm like, bro, you got to put that out. Oh, but it's legal, and I'm like, no, it's not in public. Like if it was legal in public, the whole casino would just smell like a big pot farm.
Oh my God. Well, if you go upstairs, all the room hallways stink. It just reeks of weed in the hotels.
There's a lot of casinos that I've seen signs where they'll charge you a big, enormous amount if you smoke weed in the room.
I don't know how they would be able to tell. It's just, everything smells like weed.
Well, that was the establishment you stayed in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did stay in a lowbrow place, but so Dub C says he got a prescription for Darvocet, I think that's how you pronounce it, a few years back. He took one and he loved it with capital letters. Now that happened to me when I had a bad tooth. My wife had some pain pills left over from, I don't know, when she had surgery. And I had a bad tooth on a Friday afternoon. So Friday, I took a half of one Friday night and I slept okay. But when I say a bad tooth, it was bad. Saturday morning, I woke up at 4 a.m. I took a full one and I sat on the couch and I literally just melted into the couch and I was like,
swallowed.
Hell no, I'll take the pain. It was too good, man. I was like, now I get it. I understand why people get addicted to this stuff.
Yeah, it's easy, I think.
Oh my God, it was good.
Yeah, like you said, they hand them out like candy, so people just
yeah.
It's like all your problems go away. You just feel like, oh, life is great.
Whoa! All right, quit advertising for it.
Come on. On my Whatnot show, I'll fucking go some OxyContin.
So, did you enjoy New York City after your ankle pain went away?
Yeah, I think I just walked on it enough that the pain just went numb. It's I mean, yeah, I loved every minute. The food was amazing. The culture, I loved it. Loved Chinatown especially. Yeah, I would definitely revisit again. I would love to see other parts of the States though. I think the wife is determined to go to Florida next year with the kids, go to Orlando, but we'll see what happens. You never know. I'm still trying to plan my trip to Japan that was cancelled during COVID with my daughter. But yeah, I'm trying to see what I can put some money by with.
So, what was your favorite food when you were in New York?
Oh God, do you know what? We didn't actually have a lot of pizza as much as I'd like. There were some highlights. Cat's Deli, it was definitely a must. That pastrami sandwich was life changing. I had an epiphany moment eating that. I love Raising Cane's. I know it's a fast food joint, but I love Chinatown for the roast pork and pineapple buns. Gray's papaya hot dogs were good. I have to admit, I love the hot dogs. But yeah, I
Now,
eat too
did you
much.
did you get the dirty water dogs like from the street cart?
I did on the last day because I arrived and I thought, right, let's get a New York style hot dog. And I thought,
You don't want to get dysentery on the first day.
Yeah. The night that I rolled down the subway stairs is the night I tried a halal cart. So it was like lamb over rice.
Mm.
And my stomach was okay for the next couple of days. Not the best, but I was like, yeah, I need to watch what I'm eating here. I don't really know what to be dying.
Now let's get to the real story. What pubs did you visit? Did you go to McSorley's? Where did you go?
Oh, God. Now, what was a place in Times Square? There was a rooftop bar in Times Square, and I'm trying to think what it was called. It's overlooking, because obviously I'm with my wife. I can't go to some seedy bars. I forget now. What was it called?
Yeah, you got me on that one. It's been so long since I've been there.
Yeah, there was a place where, was it Rudy's Bar and Grill? You get a free hot dog with every drink.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and any drink you bought, you got a free hot dog. I went there. There was some cocktail places. There was some speakeasies as well. I think it was Please Don't Tell it was called.
Oh,
There
okay.
was one that you would go in and it was like an ice cream shop. You just go into the phone booth, dial some numbers, and a door opens up and you go into the speakeasy. It's quite a novelty.
Yeah, that's kind of unique. I never heard of that place.
Yeah.
Now, when you were down in Chinatown, did you walk through Little Italy?
I walked through I can't even speak
I
this
knew that was going to be tough.
Little Italy. Yeah,
Craven told me to say that.
yeah. So I did, and they were doing the San Jerome. So it was like, it was amazing. There was food carts everywhere, street vendors, people celebrating. I loved every minute of it. So, a little known fact: I'm actually half Italian. My father was Italian. Used to be quite fluent when my great grandmother was alive, but she passed on when I was young, and my Italian is very rusty now. But whenever I go abroad, especially in Europe, I do tend to subconsciously still speak English but have an Italian accent, and my wife rips me a new one for it. Oh, what's this? What's been advertised here in Blue Collar? What was that you were shining in front of the camera?
Oh yeah, no. Kalilo said blue collar. Where's your 90%? I guess he was talking about the stuff I picked up the other day. I got
Oh,
4
nice.
Kennedys and 4 commemorative silver dollars. And if that's what you were talking about, there it is. It wasn't part of the show. All that stuff on the stage is part of the Las Vegas show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to have to get
asking
that.
because of that or because Nemo and I both have 90% all over the screen.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. The Morgan dollar is 90% up there, and the Mexican 5 cinco peso is 90%. So there you go. They're both 90%.
Look how always has 90% nearby.
Huh?
I said you always have 90% nearby.
There's always some 90% hiding somewhere.
Do you know, when I came over to America, I was actually bummed that I could not find any silver in my change. I was...
That's a popular
misconception.
I think, is you can find it, but it's not...
it's not readily available. It's not like every time you're getting change, you're getting like a 90% piece of silver or a 40%.
Right. And I think that was on the Stat Collectors live stream. Somebody mentioned it, and I'm just like, I'm like, it's cool, but it's not like everybody thinks. I think well, of course, it used to be more and more popular. But I think the banks have machines that can sort it out now. The good banks, because we have like change machines, Coinstar, where you can dump all your change in, and it gives you filthy fiat paper.
Yeah.
Um,
So I have to ask, right? We've got Coinstar machines here. Do the machines charge you to use the facilities,
Oh
or
yeah.
do you?
I
Yeah,
think it's like 10%, 20%. I don't even know.
I was just curious if we were just taxing that as well.
Yeah. But when you use those, it kicks the 90% out into the discard part. So it's obviously they do it by weight. So I
Yeah,
think the banks could do that just as easily to get all the 90% silver out of everything.
I did attack a few Coinstar machines in Manhattan. Unfortunately, there was no no 90%
See?
or
Yeah.
anything. Yeah, I did see someone. I think it was one of you guys actually, one of your shots about checking out the Coinstar machines, and I was like, "Oh, I'm checking that." Yeah, no,
There
no.
are T-Bird always does shorts checking the Coinstar. He has
Yeah,
his favorite Coinstar machine he checks when he goes. I don't go anywhere to check them.
yeah.
The only time I check them is like when I go to renew my license plate. There's always a Coinstar machine by the license machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Now is that
T-Bird found some gold in his Coinstar one time. He found
Jesus.
I think it was a gold nose ring, he said.
oh, geez.
Somebody threw it in their coin jar, I guess, and just didn't realize, dumped it in the machine, and it was stuck in the machine.
Oh no, like your change container. Oh, excuse me. Change container has all sorts of stuff in it. At least
Oh,
mine
yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed because I usually, like, I save a lot of change, because the only thing I really buy with cash is obviously coins and bullion, but I get silver for change on that. But like my coffee, I stop for my coffee either in the morning or whatever, and I'll get a handful of change and I'll throw it in my door handle
Mhm.
and then just collect it up over the time. And then what I like to do is when I'm going to a show, roll all that up, cash it in, and whatever that money is, buy something that I would never have bought if not for that money. It's like found money, you know?
Free
That's a good
money.
idea.
Yeah. So it's like last time I think at the fun show a year ago, I bought a 2013 Year of the Snake Australian proof set, which I would never ever
Nice.
have bought that. But I figured, found money.
You didn't do that this year though, did you? Or this trip?
No, I didn't. That's what I was saying. I was disappointed. I still got two
Slacker.
big jars of change in my sock drawer.
My wife rolled up a bunch when we were on lockdown and during COVID, and it's all in like a little chest thing that's on the coffee table. I have no ambition going through it though.
Don't you mean it's under the dog food bowl?
No, you can come grab the change if you want to. The silver and gold's under the dog food bowl.
Oh, okay.
So Nemo, is that a 86 graded 86 Eagle you have there?
It is. Picked that up in Big Apple coins. $75 for that. I just had to have it. It's the year of my birth, so I couldn't argue with that.
Is that a ultra label? What is
I
that?
have no idea. I'm not.
Oh, it might be a gold label. I saw the little. Yeah, it's a gold label. I
Yeah.
saw the. See, I'm looking at. I got YouTube running on my iPad right next to me, and
Right.
it's 10 seconds behind. It's a pain in the ass because half the time you'll hear me ask, "Oh, what is that?" And it's not. It's nowhere near to be found.
It's not even that.
Yeah.
You said you paid 75 for that? That's not bad, right?
Yeah, 75. Again, that was kind of a month and a half ago. So yeah, I don't know what the price would be now.
I think I
What
paid.
year?
I don't remember what. It's an 86.
Oh,
It's a-
wow, nice. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Is it a 70 or a 69 or what is it?
69.
MS69.
Yeah, even the 69s are pretty pricey in the 86.
Mm.
70s are out of reach, man. If you look at the 80s, like 87, I think it's 87 and 88. Both one of them are four figures, over 1,000
Oh.
for a 70.
That's insane.
Really?
That is crazy.
Mm.
Dub C says it's got the near field label too. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe he's talking about something else.
Oh,
No.
you can
that.
use an app, and it's like near feed communication, so you can just tap it to confirm it. Yep,
Yeah.
and it spits out. I actually was panicking because it wasn't working at first, and it turned out it's because I had a phone case on. It wasn't working on my phone.
So I have a question. I have a question for Dub C. Dub, you were talking last night in your stream about the 49 Onza, right? So you got me thinking, you got my juices flowing. And I started searching out 49 Onzas, and there's a guy on Whatnot that has a raw one. It looks pretty good, I guess. He wanted 199 for it, and it says make offer. I think the lowest offer he'll accept is like 139. That sounds like a lot of money. Is that too much? Go ahead, we can keep going.
Wait, he said make an offer, but you think you know his lowest offer he'll take?
Yeah, because you know what I did was I put in 125, right? Of course, I'm not going to offer him 199. So I said, 125. I typed that in and it said offer must be minimum 139. So I mean, it's kind of showing his cards there, right?
Weird. Yeah, I don't know. Brits and Saab says oi oi. Gold Maple is hanging out here as well. Jamie Frost, Baron Vamsky trying to catch Matt Chuck, good to see you. Trying to catch up on chat. Mr. Happy Stacker 69, good morning.
Yeah, Gold Maple had a nice little list of Mexican coinage. I don't know if you saw that one.
It says the best Mexican silver coins to collect 1890s or older. 8 reals are 90% silver. 1913, 1916, Cabalito, silver peso, and 1947 to 48 Cinco pesos, and then a bunch of other year onzas and libertads.
Yeah, I like the 1950s Cinco pesos and DS pesos from the 50s as well. Those are cool. And believe it or not, I love the 68 25 peso. I got a bunch of those, and they're always in great shape because they were not, never circulated, obviously. But yeah, those are great. I love them.
Dubsy says that's a tough one. 5 years ago, I would have said it's a $40 coin now. They're high for sure.
Yeah, I got to
Robot
keep my
Toaster.
eyes open at the next show.
Robot Toaster was thinking what I was thinking. He said that's a whatnot filter. It won't let you offer below a certain percentage.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but it's too much. I thought it was too much money anyway. And with the fun show coming up, they're going to be all over the fun show.
When is the fun show?
When is it? It's in January. I don't know the exact date. We looked it up the other day. I think it's the second week in January.
Yeah,
So book your tickets. Book early.
can't do that.
You can't.
I told you I would need like 10,000. I'd need like 10,000 laying around to go, or I would want.
It's not
10,000
about
to
the
make it worth it.
coins. It's not about the coins. It's about the camaraderie, the experience.
Oh my God, there's too many people for me. You know me, I don't like people.
This is true. Yeah, yeah. That would definitely be like culture shock, man. That's like here's what it's like. It's the New York City of coin shows.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. After New York, I was done with people for that for a while.
Yeah, it's like 8 million people in one little postage stamp of an island.
Yeah, I get that too much at work.
Yeah.
The people and oof. Question for Nemo: what's your favorite Scottish themed silver, and do you own any? That is from Sandy Militant, or AKA Working Class Stacks.
Scottish themed silver. So I've got a 2-ounce Queen's Beast. It's a Unicorn of Scotland. I picked up. I don't actually have it with me because it's in my deep stack, but I'd say that's my favourite Scottish themed. The shillings back in the day used to be an English one and a Scottish one. So yeah, I've got a few of them as well for sort of kind of circulation rounds. But a Unicorn of Scotland's my favourite.
I think I have one of those. I don't know. I got to see. This is the problem. I have too much one-off.
That's a problem.
It is a problem, dude.
Yeah,
it's a problem.
And I feel that because I'm quite happy to go and buy like one of every certain type of coin, and that makes it hard to get rid of anything. Because if I get rid of that, that's the only one of that I'm getting rid of. Whereas I've started buying Britannias, and that's my liquidation stack. So if I need money quickly, that's what goes first because they're all generic to me. Whereas everything else is, unique, as you say.
Mm. Well, it's funny because like when I look at that stuff now, I remember when I bought it. I remember why I bought it. I remember how I felt when I
Yeah.
bought it. But now I look at it and I'm like, do I really need it? And the answer is no. The answer is absolutely no.
Does this bring me joy?
I mean,
Absolutely, you need
it
to.
brought me joy at one point, but it's like looking at pictures of ex-girlfriends, They were good while they lasted, but eventually it went bad.
Yeah.
I need to go through my stack again and figure out what I need and what I don't need.
Hmm.
I do need. I know I do need to post some stuff up for sale on Pure Metals. That's for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, Pure Metals. I'm killing it on Pure Metals.
I just sold 2 pieces of gold on Pure Metals.
Yep.
Is
I
that
need
a
to
kind of
mail one out.
US thing, or is it international? Just out of
No,
curiosity.
it's a new US platform, I guess you could say, website that was just created like within the last 6 months, I think.
Yeah.
And it's peer to peer, so it's like stacker to stacker selling, and there's a lot of cool stuff on there, some deals on there. So unfortunately
Good.
right now it's just in the US,
Yeah.
but that's not to say that eventually once it grows it won't
Well, take off,
branch
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
don't see why it would be that big of a deal to do international transactions. I mean, the hardest part is going to be the tax, but wouldn't you be responsible for that as the consumer? Or
I would
like
say
in other
so,
words,
yeah.
if you buy
Yeah.
something on eBay or whatever, they're not going to charge you VAT. But when it gets to the UK, would you not have to declare it and pay the VAT on it?
Yeah, so when you're doing the customs label, it would be held at customs, depending on what you put in the label. So if you put like silver bullion, it would be held at customs. We'd be sent a invoice for to be paid and it'd be released. Whereas I've bought certain things in the past and it's come through as plumbing parts and it's been straight through. It's a bit moody, but yeah. So it's always the person that buys it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Over in Stacker Social, we've got our own peer-to-peer like buying and selling, and I've always had good experiences, good community there. But yeah,
Now, what is the legality on that? In other words, if you buy something from your neighbor, a peer-to-peer sale, or you buy something at a boot sale, or at an antique shop. Well, antique shop is different because that's a business.
yeah.
But more of a peer-to-peer situation. Are you supposed to declare it, or
I think it's a very grey area. I think you're okay unless you're, up to like £10,000. I think the last
yeah?
time I checked, I could be wrong now, especially in this government. I'm surprised they're not taxing every breath I take at this point. But
Well, yeah, the Beatles sung about that, right?
It's
yeah,
Try
everywhere
to
though. I
breathe,
mean,
they'll
there's
tax the air.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a very grey area. I think there's a lot of kind of things that slide under the radar. I think if they're
Yeah.
going to be chasing someone selling one silver coin, whereas there's companies that owe billions in tax, I think you're kind of chasing off after the wrong person.
Yeah, maybe because I know Ireland is pretty tax friendly, right? In
Yeah,
comparison to UK. So that's why a lot of these companies locate in Ireland, right?
yeah. Yeah, especially, I mean, they've got the benefit of the locating in Ireland. You've got the access to Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK. So you've got a soft border there. So it's quite easy to import goods from there. And you've got the benefit of the European market. So,
Right.
yeah,
And also you could get your health care there as well.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I mean, I bought something off Stacker Social and it got sent no problem. So
Yeah.
like going the other direction, I don't know. Um, Somebody said that they think that it's the shipping was a big issue, according to Nash, for Pure Metals going across.
I know there has been some issues. I mean, when I'm sending stuff over, I've sent a few things over the States. It's got there okay, but depending on what carrier, there's a few things have went missing, things that we expected and not arrived, but yeah, it's I don't know what it is. In all honesty, I think the postman has had one too many bits off me over the last couple of years. But
Yeah, it's in the US it's rough too. I know there's
yeah.
Blue Collar's had a couple incidences, I believe, right? Where stuff is
Yeah, stuff disappeared, if you will.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, now I can get it. I mean, if you look in the grand scheme of things, the densely populated area that I'm in compared to where you guys are, there's a lot more male. You know, there's like thousands of percentage more people, more male. Things are going to get missing. I get that. I really do. You know, it's
Yeah,
Yeah, I
times
think
are rough, so people just tend to put their hands in other people's pockets.
yeah.
well, I guess, but I mean that's why I guess when you're shipping stuff, it has to be like you said, shipped as plumbing parts and what have not.
Yeah. Because if you're putting a label on there and it's saying silver bullion, then you're just going, open
Yeah.
it up.
So, have you ever purchased a lot of the bullion places here in the States? It'll say like Bearing Company or something instead of like bullion. So, like if you buy something from the Royal Mint, do they put Royal Mint on the return label?
No, they'll put like a PO box or a shipping address
Hmm.
especially there's a few companies who are actually members of Stackers Social. They will put down so they won't use their actual address. It'll be a similar address or maybe the address next door that they also own. Oh,
Okay.
oh, sorry, I'm having some mic difficulties there. Sorry, you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. My mic died. Yeah, so they'll own two addresses, and their shipping address will be separate. It'll be like an office address, quite indescript. So yeah, you're just painting a bullseye in your back if you're advertising that it's going to be precious metals in there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
We just had a sale on Pure Metals and I didn't even think about it, but the return label had Vegas Stacker instead of just like some
Random
alien.
one.
Then he didn't get there, and I'm like on when it was supposed to, but it showed up the day after, and I'm like, oh
Hmm.
shit. I'm like, I went back, I'm looking, I'm like, oh man, my return address says. But a lot of people don't know what the hell stacker means. But
Yeah, that's
maybe
true. Yeah.
that.
the
It would have
postman
to
might,
be
I don't
it
know.
would have to be a stacker, and they're probably not going to steal from you.
Yeah, true. But it
Yeah.
got there okay, so I was a little nervous at first, but it got there, so I'm happy.
Do you know that's one thing that actually amazes me about this community, despite the fact it's international, is that we all deal with precious metals. We're secretive for the most part. We're trying to protect our wealth, but we're so friendly and open. It's like a family. It just blows my mind. You've got thousands and thousands of pounds worth of like precious metals, but you would take a bullet for each other. It's quite,
Yeah,
quite a thing. Yeah.
it's a good camaraderie, good
Yeah.
protection.
Yeah, for sure. Um, there was a new guy that I shared on my channel the other day. I think it was Preserve Wealth or something. He put out about 3 or 4 videos already, a couple of shorts. Seems like he's going to be a good addition to the community. He only had like 6 subscribers when I shared him. So if you guys go over to my community post, you'll find him. Let's show him some support.
Yeah, of course.
Nice. I have to. I don't know if I saw that or not. Kalilo says he lost 30 face value of Benji's a few months back. I know it was my mailman confronted him and never saw him again.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
Yeah, that's the kind of thing. Like, if you confront the mailman, now he knows you get packages with stuff in it. Maybe it wasn't him, and now he's going to be targeting you.
yeah. And Mishy Stecker says where'd that go? He said he got an empty envelope.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that
why
happened to
tape is cheap, guys. Tape is cheap.
Got an empty bubble mailer last week. Yeah, if you ever get anything from Blue Collar, it is taped up and then tape on top of the tape.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I drive people mental with the amount of tape I use.
Yeah. I just bought literally 18 rolls of heavy duty Scotch tape. I ordered
Love it.
12 off Amazon, and I ran out before that came in, and I went up to Home Depot and bought a whole 6-pack from them. So
I still
Oh
remember
yeah.
Craven doing a live unboxing of one of the boxes I sent him, and it was just beautiful. Yeah, I could taste his tears trying to get into that
yeah,
package.
live unboxings are tough.
Yeah.
Speaking of unboxing, and I
Mm.
sent Nerd a comment on this, and my apologies, Nerd, if you're out there or if you hear this later or whatever. I have not opened his package yet in a video, and I got to do that today. I really do. Before I went to Vegas, I packed up everything, all my loose ends, and put everything away. Don't want to go away and leave stuff out, right?
Yeah.
And I still haven't taken any of that stuff out. So
I
I'll
feel
get
that.
to it, I promise.
I
I
still have
have got
a Diaxis unpackaging to do, and it includes your package with that. Oh, that's good. I'll send Diaxis's stuff along with Hordian stuff when I should be seeing Hordian next week, possibly.
Yeah. You know what you can do? What I just did with a couple of other people. You put up a $1 item and whatnot, and you buy it, and then you can upgrade that shipping to priority for free.
nice.
You see what I'm saying? Kind of scoots
Yeah.
around, and I get the shipping for like it'll be like $4.35,
I'll
and you get
stick
a
with
free
you.
upgrade to priority.
I got a bunch of other stuff I need to send to you anyway.
Yeah.
I still
So
have a couple more holders for you. What do I have? 50 more? No, 50 bigger holders for you I need to do, and I don't
yeah,
remember how many.
I think some aliens too. I got a list somewhere of what I've gotten so far.
Yeah, I
But
got your
I
email.
trust you. I trust you implicitly. So
I know you haven't done it much with whatnot, so you haven't really needed it. I know you haven't run out,
no, no,
right?
no, no. But you know
Okay.
what though? People, I have sold aliens. I was auctioning goldback holders the other day.
All right. Okay. I
So
have more. I think I forgot how many. You have to remind me how many holders you need. I know 50 of the bigger ones, and I forgot how many of the regular size ones. We'll figure it out.
yeah,
Um, Sober Stacker says his alien got stolen by the postman. Yeah, you got to be careful. They like those little green aliens.
So, what are your guys' thoughts on goldbacks? Are you stacking them, or for artwork, or what's the kind of chat?
Blue collar, you want to start with the goldback?
oh yeah, no goldbacks. I collect them. I don't stack them. Um, I've talked about it. I have a stack list and a collector list, and they're definitely on the collector side.
Yeah.
Um, I I got a ton of goldbacks, but I sell them. That's why I got them.
Nah, I got you.
Yeah, I got stacks of goldbacks, but um, they're
When
not.
the first,
If I ever stop auctioning, I'll keep them, but I don't plan on keeping them. Let's put it that way.
yeah, I picked them up. When they first started coming out, what was the first one? Was it Utah or Nevada? I'm trying to think.
Mm.
Probably
27.
Utah. They started in Utah, so I think that might have been their first one.
Yeah,
That makes
someone
sense.
managed to pick up some from the States on a trip and come over, and I managed to pick up about 50 of them, and they're still somewhere in my stack. I don't know if they're going to have premiums on them or what, if they're going to be collectible, but I've hung on to them. But, yeah, it's not something I like the artwork, especially the newer ones. The Florida ones I'm really enjoying them. It's just the price of gold is increasing.
Oh yeah. Well,
Price of gold
if you
increases.
like the Florida, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The price of gold increases, so the value of the gold back increases, which is
Yeah, that's good. Aye, that's good.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you like the Florida goldbacks, you're gonna love the Arizona. We saw the Arizonas all at the show. Um, they're fantastic.
Now, what is that? The Dallas Fort Worth? Are those Who
Oh,
I
makes
was
yeah.
gonna
those?
I was gonna do a video on the Arizona ones and get some footage of it while I was there, but I was like, nah. Yeah,
Oh,
this
they wouldn't let you. They wouldn't let me film them. Like I did a little cameo for Matt, and I said, "Oh, can I film the case?" And he said, "Absolutely not."
see, that's what I didn't even ask. I was just figuring.
Yeah.
Dallas Fort Worth, Y'all Street. So who makes these?
This is like a Goldback collab with Arium, or however you say that in the bottom right corner
Ah,
there.
right.
Yeah. Silver State actually just dropped a video this morning that's
Was it?
very informative about those. So if you follow Silver State Stacker, he
Yeah,
just put out a great video about 5 minutes long. Explains that whole process of
I'm gonna have to see so
yeah,
who sells those. I'm gonna
S-
have to grab
Silver
one of those.
State Stacker.
Silver State Stacker. I'm gonna have to hit them up. Get
The
some of the
Texas one, those are from Goldback, right?
yeah.
Yeah, they're made by like you said, I think it's Aram or something. It's on the bill. I can't even.
It's got Goldback, the logo right next to him.
Yeah, it says
Orem. Oh yeah, I got you, Orem.
yeah, it's definitely it's the same exchange rate. The way he explained it, and I'm paraphrasing what he said, is basically it's the same exact exchange rate, and Goldback will trade. It's fungible to trade that for other Goldbacks, so they're behind it, but it's not part of the Texas series. When the Texas series comes out, that particular piece was sponsored by Texas Precious Metals. So apparently, Texas Precious Metals put up money and wanted to issue that before the Texas Goldbacks came out because they didn't have anything and they
Mhm.
wanted something.
Yeah,
So
Interesting.
yeah,
yeah,
I'll have to check his video out for sure.
yeah, everybody check that out. It's a
yeah.
great video.
Littlefoot wanted to know, Nemo, do you have the option to purchase stuff from the mint?
Yeah, so we've got if it's the Royal Mint, yeah, every kind of week they come out with some weird and wonderful commemoratives. You can buy direct from the mint, however, the pricing is getting a bit crazy. Sometimes you're better off waiting for the secondary market for whatever reason. You can always pick it up cheaper. There is some commemorative bars that are coming out with. They're quite popular. The Odin, the Thor, and I think there's a Loki bar coming out soon, but I've not seen it as yet. Yeah, you can always pick up stuff from the kind of Royal Mint,
Nice.
and the kind of trick is to catch them early in the morning because sometimes their IT systems isn't the best and the prices displayed are incorrect. So you can always pick up a bargain. As we demonstrated a few months ago, we cleared them out of their 1/10 ounce silver Britannias when they come up for 20% of the price. And Stacker Social bought a lot, I think.
Well, I think somebody I know just picked up 20 Thor bars. Am I right on that? 20?
Yeah,
uh,
fantastic.
yeah, I picked when they first came out. I picked up I thought it'd be it's a box of Thor bars,
Yeah.
and I'm going to put those up for sale just because I know the resale on them's up,
Yeah.
and that's what
Yeah,
I originally bought them for.
and if you can pick up some of the antiqued ones, if you can, those are going for crazy prices now.
I
They were very
saw those.
limited.
I didn't pick any of those up, but I did see those like after the fact, I think.
Yeah, especially with the silver price going up as well. The prices are going to be phenomenal. I think I might try and get some antique. I think it's Loki is going to be the next one. I don't think anything's confirmed yet. I could be wrong in that, but I'm going to see if I can pick up a couple of antique ones just for a wee quick turnaround. That's amazing. Thor bar.
So, do we got any questions in the chat for Nemo? Throw them up there, please.
Yeah.
So
I
I was just seeing Fish was in there. He received another 10-ounce bar. He got did everybody see this? He got a 10-ounce bar from Emerald Coast as a donation for his Balls of Fury 2026, and then he just got another one from Bobby, as he calls him, Bob Wojciechowski, Death from Below, Bottom Gun Bob, sent him a 10-ounce bar yesterday at Silvertown, I think it was. Maybe no, Silver Town. But yeah, he's got 2 10-ounce bars already in the prize pool. That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's going to be a big pool. I tried to get into it last year, but I missed the first day, and I just I played the second day. The coin grading game didn't do that well, so I just kind of never made it back. I
I
failed.
don't know. I'm unfamiliar with his Balls of Fury. I know he did it before, but I gotta look that up a little better.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. It's very competitive. There's a lot of the names that are in here are in there, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
Silver Stacker says
cool.
he hasn't figured it out either yet. Nemo Kalilo says, "What's your favorite coin or bar, etc.?"
Oh, that's a toughie. I've got several. If you're talking numismatics, I've just actually went and picked it up there because I seen the question. So this is a 1797 2 pence, and this was a circulating coin, right? And it's quite difficult to get the scale of this, but this is a chunky boy. It is that thick, circulating coin, and it's very difficult to find one of these bad boys without dents in it because these are like pure copper. Very heavy. I have to admit, this is one of my favourite numismatic coins. Other coins,
Is that your
crowns.
oldest piece?
No, I've got coins for God. I've got coins, Roman coins, etc. But no, they are locked away just now. I've got Roman coins, etc. But like British coins, circulating British coins. This is one of my kind of oldest. 1797. I think I might have a 1600 or a 1500 Scottish coin somewhere, and
Wow.
it's gonna annoy me now because I did have it sitting out to go in somewhere. Nope. Do you know? I call this organised chaos because everything's lying everywhere to be sorted.
Didn't mean to throw you off on that one.
yeah. But yeah, I've got a thing that's called a Bobby, and it's a Scottish coin from back in the day. I think that's 1600s for a minute or 1500s. Can't remember off the top of my head. Sorry, guys. Britannias. I like Britannias. I love Mexican silver. I recently picked up one of these that I'd never seen before. I'd seen this and I thought, oh, there's a Libertad. And then I turned it round and saw this and I thought, okay, how much you want for this? I've never seen this before. And I got it for £35. Again, this is like 2 months ago before the silver went up.
Yeah.
But I've never seen one of these before. It's a UNICEF 1999 from Mexico. I don't know anything about it. Still haven't researched it, but I thought, do not pick it up. So nice. I love unique pieces like that. What about you guys? Do you guys have a favorite coin?
Blue Collar, what is your favorite coin?
Well, I mean, my favorite coin is the Morgan dollar.
Morgan.
Is that a surprise to you, Vegas?
Not at all. I knew when I asked what it was.
Well, you know what? Let me qualify that. Favorite American coin is the Morgan dollar. My favorite foreign coin is the 5 peso, which I have on my stage right there. 5 peso.
I don't think I have a favorite coin. I'm pretty lame in that aspect.
Well, that's because you don't have feelings.
You don't have feelings.
That's an ongoing little joke we have.
That is very true. I don't have feelings. It's the nature of my business, the nature of my job.
Oh, did we lose Nemo?
Uh-oh. It says devices not connected.
He might have maybe he lost his internet or something.
They will need to connect their mic cam before. Let's see.
There he is.
Am I back?
Your audio is back.
Somewhat. Your audio's back. Yeah.
Audio's back. I was stretching too far there and I pulled my mic out, but looks it, and my camera along with it.
There you
go. Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo, yeah.
Fish says Finding Nemo jokes incoming.
Do you know something?
when I did my promo, I considered taking a little Disney clip, but then I was like, yeah, I don't know if that's appropriate or not. I'm not sure.
Do you know, I was Nemo before the fish, if that helps you.
I bet.
So,
The sound man just popped in.
how do you do?
Another wizard with AI.
I was just going to get to that question. So, is the AI thing? You guys in the UK are just like killing it with the AI.
Yeah.
Wizards.
I can't figure out the AI. I can't figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah. We were just talking about that. Vegas and I, we were texting, and I was like, these guys are so good with the AI. It's like embarrassing how bad we are, you know? Seriously. I mean, I'm ashamed of myself. I wouldn't even I mean, I've done a couple of AI shorts, but just the YouTube packaged versions. It seems like you guys, I mean, Lady Britannia, those videos are brilliant.
Those are amazing.
Do you know, I have to set the record straight. Sai isn't like a 4-foot gnome that steals socks. You know, I did him dirty, and he's such a nice guy as well.
Yeah. Well, Sai just said that AI tanks your YouTube views, but I've heard that about live streams. One of my most popular videos is a YouTube AI short. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm starting to find that in YouTube AI isn't. People say AI, and I think it's oversaturated. People just swipe. It's not getting the
Right.
views.
Maybe they're getting bored with it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a fad, etc. But yeah,
It is. I could see where people might start getting tired of it, but the stuff you guys do is amazing. I like it. It cracks me up.
Yeah.
Well, he reached for something again.
The artistic side of it, I love. The knowledge, like if you type in write a description for a 1947, 1948 Cinco peso, and it instantly comes up with a brilliant bullet pointed description. And you put it's like, for that kind of stuff, it's unbelievable. And then of course, make some pretty cool songs too.
Yeah, you can do some pretty cool songs with it.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, look what Thousandaire did. FG Stacker has a song made by AI. There's quite a few that have done the AI music stuff, which is freaking cool.
Yeah, Thousandaire has some really cool. Well, his intro
and his
outro. Yeah, his outro is better than the intro, I think.
Yeah.
We're also wonderfully screwed.
Do you know, it's usually 2 in the morning when I've had a few whiskeys, I venture onto the AI and I just start making nonsense.
Now, when you said venture out, what do you have it like in a big barn or something on your property?
Yeah, a big AI barn.
An AI barn? You keep your M5 robots?
Yeah. No, I've got a wee man cave. I like that's my wee solitude, the fortress of solitude. But yeah, you know, it's mine. It's the kids can't take it away yet. It's I have as I saying, it's all about the prompts, getting it right. So I'll use Chat GPT and say describe a scene and ask it to make. So I use VO3 AI, and I'll say, you know, use create me a VO3 prompt for this scenario, and then I'll refine it, and then I'll transfer it over to the VO3, and it'll spit it out. But the trick is to try and get it. If you're describing a character, you have to put that description in every prompt, or otherwise it'll change it. Which you'll notice in several of my videos, I'll go through. I go multicultural. You know, I start off one race and I'll end up in another race, and it's just the way it works out. But you know, it's all part of the fun, I suppose.
Well, as an example, right? You did that 39-second promo.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if you were working on that before, but I had messaged you on Discord, right?
Yeah.
And asked you, could you do that? Now, what I was thinking, give me one on the side, like a sly thing, And I'm
Yeah.
thinking, and then I realized you posted it, and I was like, oh damn.
Oh,
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
You did
But
more
here's the
than
thing. From start to finish, how long did that take you to produce that?
An hour.
It took an hour.
An hour.
But that's a lot of detail, man.
Yeah. And that was so you're getting video 6 seconds at a time, and then you're cutting those down. There is AI out there that you can get longer, I suppose, but the one that I get, you do pay for. You get a certain amount of credits. You get video 6 seconds at a time, and you never get. I mean, you never get what you ask for the first time. I think you have to tweak it slightly, and then you get different options as well. But no, it's fun to play around with. If you've got a Google account, check out Gemini. You can create, I think, 2-3 videos a day, and you can play about with it. I'd highly recommend it. It's quite fun just to have a wee laugh, have a couple of beers, and create some nonsense. There's nothing better.
Yeah, I mean,
I've tried Gemini. It didn't seem to do so well.
I think I
Yeah,
have Gemini on my phone. I think that's what I have a Galaxy. I think that's what my phone uses.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Google product. It's but I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I think like I use the YouTube AI, and I found that I wrote a prompt, a list of prompts of stuff that I wanted, and it was just not even close. And then I started taking stuff out and keeping it very simple, and it
Yeah.
nailed it. It nailed it from that point.
So you can tell. I mean, the last scene, I'm sitting there and I'm trying to describe what a cooked haggis looks like, and for some reason it looks like mashed potato and beans on top. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
that's how it turned out. But you can see I'm pouring a whiskey, and then I lift a glass out of nowhere. It's silly things like that. AI still got a long way to go, but it's come a long way in the last 5 years. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen the AI video of Will Smith trying to eat spaghetti. If you haven't, Google that and watch that. That's the first kind of AI sort of feature.
Yeah.
It's terrifying, but it's come a long way, and I think it's still got a long way to go. But it terrifies me. It's going to get to the point where you're going to watch the news and you're going to think, is this real? Is this AI? You can't tell anymore, and it just terrifies me.
Well, at that point,
like that for me.
Yeah.
At that point, we're going to be living in a simulation, right? So, well, here's the thing. It's like, it's good now, but it's not quite ready to take over the world yet.
Yeah, I can deal with Skynet. Is just still in its infancy.
Definitely not ready to put him in control of the missiles.
Yeah, but some ideas going to.
Yeah, when they did that movie, they blew it because they said 1997. They put it in, so they were off. They were off on that one.
So when you say AI prompts, that's like you put a word and then a comma, like a couple words and then a comma. That's a prompt.
So so a prompt would be like a description, or if you think of it an AI scene, you're basically writing a sort of kind of screenplay, but you're writing about what way the camera's facing, how the tone is, is the camera moving, what the person's wearing, what the environment's like. And the easiest way, I don't sit there and do all that, I rely on AI with that one. So again, I'll use ChatGPT and I'll say, this is what I want to do. I generally start, create a white bald man with a black beard and black glasses wearing such and such. He's sitting, say, or he's walking through a forest in the Scottish Highlands. It's cozy or it's creepy and blah, 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 blah. Create it in a cinematic feel and such, and it will spit out a sort of generic scene. I say, right, okay. And then you can tweak it, say, right, change this about it. He's chasing a haggis or he's looking for something, and then it'll spit out a scene, and then you're just copying that and then pasting it straight into like VO3. And I generate 2 videos at a time because I like to compare. Sometimes it's a hit or miss. And as Si says, there is a lot of wastage when it comes to AI. You will get a lot of things that come out, and it's just not what you asked for. You know, I think I was losing the head with the scene I was creating for you guys because I'd mistyped beard and I typed in bear. So I was wondering why it turned me into a bear. So with this black bear's wearing a kilt chasing a haggis, I'm going off my head trying to figure out what that is. Turned out I'd spelled beard wrong and wrote bear, you know. So
That's funny.
Because of the whiskey.
Because of the whiskey, yeah, absolutely.
You know, Vegas, if we were thinking, well, I almost dropped my iPad. If we were thinking, we would have had him do a little AI tutorial while we had him on the stream here.
Yeah,
Like we could have did a little chat. Give us a 5-second video that the chat wants to see.
He doesn't want to teach AI. We're not here to learn AI.
I'm not saying he wants to do it, but that doesn't matter.
So there's a running joke that 365 never appears in a live because he's AI. You know, that's just the way it is. But I would highly recommend speaking to Si the Soundman. I followed a lot of what he was saying at the start. He knows his AI pretty well, and you know, I would definitely recommend getting his advice. He certainly helped me out with my videos, at least.
Yeah, he did some awesome ones with Lady Britannia. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Those shorts were really good.
Yeah. Have you seen these one with the shipwreck silver? Was it the SS Talawa rounds?
Oh yeah. Where Lady Britannia dives down and grabs the silver from the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, those were good. Those cracking.
He hasn't done one in a while, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Meanwhile, I'm doing two haggis telling
I haven't seen one in a while. Yeah. So we got a nice little wave of chat from the UK right now going. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like everybody is from Stacker Social right now.
Yeah, they're taking over.
Support you guys give each other is very cool.
Yeah, it's a community, and do you know, I had kind of dropped off the face of the earth for the last kind of month and a half. I was working overtime and you know saving money for New York, and the amount of people that reached out to just check in, you know, everything okay, and you know, I love each and every one of you guys. I mean, it's such a family over there. It's amazing.
You see, Vegas, that is feelings.
Oh,
feelings, Vegas, feelings.
Yeah, I'm out on that. I got none of those. I'm heartless.
Heartless.
I'm a heartless individual.
Well, listen, if you truly were heartless, you could fake feelings, but you don't even do that. So that's cool.
I don't fake.
So you're not heartless.
Just blame the Tylenol.
A couple of shots of whiskey, you'll have feelings.
I got no feelings. I don't know.
Yes,
my business, my line of work, you can't have feelings.
Well, that is true. Yeah, you have to put a fence up around yourself.
No, being a nurse can't be that easy either.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You see some horrific things, but it's one of those things that if you don't have a very dark sense of humor, you don't last long. And it's,
and you got to have thick skin. You can't die with every patient, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
Unfortunately,
that's it. Oh God!
Wow.
I was trying to think of some stuff tonight that happened.
Look at that. We got shiny silver.
Ooh.
We got Scottish Bullion Collector. We've got Working Class Stacks, Brits and Sovs. Now, Zoltan, I think Zoltan's American, yeah?
Believe so.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know.
Brits and Sovs was saying he can't get the lips to move with the voice on his AI.
That's strange. I don't know what one he's using. I've had some issues with that, or it won't generate sound at all. Yeah, it depends.
Is there a fee involved? In other words, do you have to pay a subscription to? I would imagine that the free version sucks.
Free version, you'll get 2 videos, and it's a fast version, so it'll do it quickly. I pay a fee through Google so I do photography as well. That's another kind of thing I love doing is photography. So I pay for a lot of online storage, and as part of that, I do get access to Flow, which is part of VO3 and Gemini, part of the kind of Google family, and I get a certain amount of allowance every month. So I like to play around with the AI. That's the one I use at least, but it's £20 a month. And I'm just doing it for like the 20 terabytes of storage, in all honesty.
Yeah, it doesn't sound that bad. I mean, but then it's like everything else. It's like, all right, I got my Netflix, I got my Paramount, I got my.
Yeah,
It's like, but you know what I mean? It's you're being nickeled and dimed to death every month.
I know, and I grew up in the era of Pirate Bay, and I think it is going to become a resurgence because it doesn't matter what you're trying to watch now. You're going to have a new subscription service for everything, and it's crazy, and it's only going to drive people back to downloading illegally. That's my 2 cents anyway.
You know what we gotta have? We gotta have like a business. Here's a business idea, everybody. Write this down. We gotta have a business that's like a group buy for all these different subscription services, right? So you join them and pay them a fee to get you a cheaper price on all your other subscriptions.
Your other fees.
So we bring in 1 million people to you, Paramount. Instead of 12, we want it for 4. Right?
That's called like a TV station, right?
Well, that's called cable. Cablevision used to be that, right? That's what Cablevision did.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say.
I'm talking about just in general subscriptions.
We're just chopping it all up now. Instead of buying an ounce, you buy 31 grams.
Yeah,
we're going to buy all these DVDs and Blu-rays, and if you want them, you can borrow them, but then you have to send them back. It's going to be revolutionary.
It would be a great way to organize your subscriptions too, because you could just click on the website, boom, I got 26. Oh, I don't use this anymore. Get rid of that one. Half the time, I don't even know what I got. I just saw a charge on my card the other day for the car wash that I haven't been to in 3 months.
Nice.
I'm like, I'm paying $21 a month for nothing.
I think they started it with like gym memberships, right? You buy a gym membership and then you don't ever go.
Yeah,
like a badge of honor.
Yeah. In January, the time to buy gym stock is in January because the first quarter they always nail it.
I signed up for a gym for like $10 a month. I don't think I ever walked in there.
What do you
I think I walked in there to cancel my membership, I think is when I walked in there.
I couldn't even tell you if I have a gym membership. I got to be honest.
Leilani says we could do a group silver buy, split the coins, and we all got the discount. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah. The problem with that, though, I'll just say it's a good idea, but the problem with that is the premiums are so razor thin that what are you really going to save? And then by the time you ship it out to everybody, it eats it up.
You save $1 and then you pay $5 for shipping. So
yeah,
it's free money,
right?
Yeah,
you're not giving it to the man.
That's a good point.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a good idea, though. I mean, listen, ideas. I find that when I drink latte, the ideas start flowing. If I have 2 lattes, I could cure cancer.
You're the smartest man. You'd be the next Elon Musk.
I'm telling you, I have ideas, but the problem is once the latte wears off, I'm like, I start drooling on myself again, and I can't remember the freaking ideas.
In the corner.
I got to write them down or something, or film myself talking about it.
Do you know, I feel that I live on nicotine and caffeine, and without those 2 substances, I wouldn't function.
Now, I hear good things about nicotine, smokeless nicotine, those little pouches.
Funny,
you have those in the UK?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it right there.
I mean, these.
I gave up vaping 5 days ago.
If you just said that before I said that, I'm sorry for stepping on that because I was reading the chat and I can't do 2 things at once.
Those nicotine pouches, like everybody that that comes across at work, like I would say 70% of the people have those now.
Yeah.
I guess it's better than smoking.
Yeah, I mean, I smoked and then I vaped, and I'm now 1 week without vaping, but I'm still getting nicotine. I'm getting less nicotine than I probably would, so I call it a win, I suppose.
Mm. Now, you know who's a big proponent of those patches? And I know, take his politics out of the mix. Tucker Carlson. He owns a company that makes those things, so maybe that's why. But he
Yeah,
claims he chews those things all day long and it keeps him sharp. He's like, man, I've
Jesus.
never been so sharp. Now he could be, trying to sell his product, but see,
I mean,
I'm a sucker for an infomercial too.
half an hour and I'm got anxiety, so I need to
Yeah.
I can last half an hour and that's it.
We've talked about the nicotine patches and the nicotine with somebody else on the live before, and it is a thing like where it's supposed to help you. There's supposed to be good stuff, good things with nicotine, right? Like good.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. I've heard it's good for mental acumen.
It's highly addictive. I wouldn't recommend it, to be fair. I mean,
Well,
these ones are like 3 milligrams and 6 milligrams, but I've seen Savages with 150 milligrams, which is like five packets of cigarettes in a pouch. It's insane.
yeah, that's like, you can take a 10 milligram gummy or you can take a 500 milligram gummy.
Yeah,
Like, how bad do you want to abuse yourself?
yeah, the ground swallows you whole.
Well, that's like my dad has had a hard time sleeping, and I got a gummy for him from somebody, and it was like 2 or 3 times more than normal than like your normal average gummy. And needless to say, my dad has never done narcotics in his life. And I guess he got up in the middle of the night to take a piss and or to take a leak, excuse me, to use the restroom. And I guess he ran into the wall and he said he would never do it again. And I'm like, sorry, Dad, I didn't realize those are the strong ones. That I told you like cut it in half or something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't take that, man. Like Cheech and Chong.
Sorry, Dad, didn't mean to make you start bouncing into walls.
Hope you're not busy for about a month, man.
The cow starts eating you.
Working class says, never mind latte. Nemo has a whole outer body experience and alter ego on the whiskey.
Yeah, could confirm. Whiskey Nemo as a savage.
The UK crowd is they like their whiskey, huh?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely.
365.
Like whiskey and Scottsdale mint.
Yeah.
Now, are you gonna go to Berlin this year?
Yeah, it's booked. I am heading in January with the rest of them. How about you guys?
Nice,
Are you
bro.
heading over?
I checked plane tickets. It was only like $465, but that's coach. And I don't know how the hell I'd handle coach for a flight that long. Might be rough. It's about 9 hours, I think, from me.
Yeah.
Mitchies, thank you for stopping in. Good to see you. Says he's got to run. Send up some prayers for Tiger Stacker. Not sure what happened to Tiger Stacker, but I hope all is well.
Yeah.
Berlin, maybe next year we'll have to book that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. It's the first year I've been after seeing the kind of YouTube videos and hearing the guys talk about it. I was like, I want in this action. It looks like a great time. I can't wait to meet some of the guys. I don't know if you're kind of following the kind of Stacker Social, but we're meeting up in Halloween, doing a kind of Halloween event in one of these big haunted forests in the UK.
Oh, nice.
A couple of us are traveling down, so I don't know if we're going to be able to live stream, but we're going to be sending out some videos, and it'll be us running around the one of the most haunted forests of the UK, like a couple of schoolgirls, but it should be quite fun.
I was going to ask you about that because I saw that on Stacker Social. I can't wait to see that one. It's like 3 or 4 of you guys?
Yeah, there's a fair chunk. I think it was me, Stack Collector. I think Caravan's coming. I think Calc. I'm not sure if Villainous Bounty's coming. If I haven't mentioned your names, I'm sorry, I haven't really caught up with the chat today, but I can't wait to meet you guys. I think it's going to be hilarious. I think it's just a kind of group building exercise. But you read some of the lore that's meant to be down in this forest, be it ghost children with black eyes, werewolves, aliens, you name it, something's going to get us.
Right. Well,
Now, how
Vegas,
far?
if you want to go to Berlin next year, I'll definitely jump in on that with you.
I have to
I mean,
check
I
that
can't
out.
get you to come to Florida, but you'll go to Berlin. All right, I guess.
Yeah, Florida would probably be more reasonable than
Yeah,
Berlin.
why don't you guys fly over to the fun show? You can hang out at Disney, send the wives and kids to Disney, and come to the fun show.
The fun show. So, what is the fun show? You break it
The
down.
fun show is incredible. It's like 1,500 tables.
Oh,
It's like the
amazing.
biggest
It's
coin
like
show in the U.S.
biggest. Yeah,
wow.
it's huge. Huge.
Now, is
show.
that every year or is it every quarter? How often does it happen?
It's twice a year. They have
Twice a year.
summer show in July and
Right.
a winter show in January.
Now, what you're saying is, the wife is looking to book Florida. I need to coincide that with the fun show, is what you're saying.
Yes,
And
and I would highly recommend definitely not July. If you could find time to if you could find time to make it work in January, July is like it's like you came to the surface of the sun.
Yeah.
Like vacationing on the sun.
Well,
And
no,
speaking-
because you guys got humidity. Vegas is the sun. You guys have humidity.
Yeah, but it's dry. It's a dry heat.
Now, speaking of someone who grew up in the west coast of Scotland, if it's 10 degrees outside, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt now. 10 degrees Celsius, I'm talking about, not Fahrenheit here. You know.
Yeah, we have pretty similar weather up in New York where I grew up. It gets a little hot in the summer, but when I can tell you, there's nothing like Orlando in July. It's 100 degrees. It's brutal.
Oh, that looks amazing.
And it's 100 degrees with 80% humidity.
There you go. There's the screen of what the fun show looks like. Those are all coin tables.
Oh, I'd spend too much money. Right. I'm going to have to make this happen. I'm going to have to do some research, guys, and then just drop in that, we should organise Florida, take the kids, see Orlando. Incidentally, there's a coin show there.
You have 75 days and 2 hours to book your trip.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's if you do the January show this year. You got Berlin in January, so that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen in January, unfortunately.
But you could plan for January of 27. It's not too early to plan for that.
Yeah.
See, this is what I would do if I were you.
Yeah.
I would come over for the fun show, spend a couple of days in Disney, and then jump on a cruise ship, take a nice little Caribbean cruise, and then go home from there.
Yeah. Sounds reasonable.
Lots of fun.
Blue collar would live on a cruise ship if he could.
No, God.
For a little while anyway.
Yeah.
Kansas Kid's in the house. What's up, kid?
I don't know if I could do the fun show. Like
you could do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, but I'd have to have some money to spend. I can't just go around there and window shop.
You can show off those world famous feelings you've got.
Hey, listen, you could do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you could liquidate some of the stuff that you don't care about anymore and bring that money with you and trade it up for something that you do want.
There's nothing that I do want. I don't know.
No, platinum. You don't want some ounces of platinum?
Yeah, that could be. I don't know. I'm sure I could find something I would want when I was there, right?
Oh, yeah. You'll find something. Trust me.
Do you guys stack platinum then?
Not me.
Not you? No. I'm strictly gold and silver just now. I do have some platinum, and I use that with air quotes there. I've got 1 grain of platinum that I bought while drunk, thinking it was a gram.
Now, I don't know. Like, I have a little bit of platinum, and I originally got it for to do with whatnot,
Yeah,
but I don't know what turned me towards that. Sort of turned me towards platinum, and then just um the fact that platinum used to be more than gold, and I
yeah,
know everybody talks about the gold to silver ratio, but the platinum to gold ratio used to be flip flopped. So
yeah,
it sort of intrigues me with that aspect of it. And
yeah,
then a couple YouTube channels have been talking about it, so it puts it even more in my head.
yeah.
I'm easily persuaded, I guess maybe.
Yeah, the
I feel that.
platinum, the gold platinum ratio right now is 256, 2.56, right?
Mm,
And it
So if
used
you
to be
go on a
flipped.
well, no, 2.56 ounces of platinum to an ounce of gold, and
Right.
then it was uh, over the last 10 years, the lowest it's been is 1.15, but it was less than zero for a long time. Platinum was always more money than gold for a long time.
Yeah.
So
That's intriguing. Like I can just see the value of platinum doubling before the value of gold for some reason.
mm,
Just because of that aspect that the platinum and gold were closer together than they are now.
yeah, that's
But
totally
silver
true.
was too at that. If you look at it that aspect as well.
do you guys think we're going to see another run on silver? Do you think it's going to hit £40 an ounce, or what was that in Freedom Bucks?
Mm. Blue
Well,
collar, you want to go?
I think the silver is it's not done. It's just doing a little pullback
Yeah,
right now, a little
yeah,
healthy consolidation, if you will.
yeah.
Um, I think it's definitely going triple digits on the U.S. dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but by what time?
By what
Oh,
time
excuse me.
frame?
Yeah.
Maybe I would say by late spring.
Yeah.
Wow, that quick, that soon.
Yeah, well, it's going to happen really quickly. Might even be
Yeah.
before that. You never know. Depends on what the stock market does too.
Mm.
Well, they plan on cutting interest rates, what, three more times, which messes with it as well.
Yeah, but
Mm.
you know the supposedly the what do you call the inflation came back cooler than expected, but we know that's all a bunch of bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know every time I go to the store, everything costs more money.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
need them to tell me it doesn't. I know that it does.
Yes.
So, do you guys collect fractional silver, fractional gold, etc.?
Mm. I do.
You
I have a bunch of
do.
fractional silver.
Yeah. So I can remember when I first started stacking, everybody looked down on the people stacking like 1 gram gold bars, thinking, why are you stacking that? The premium's too expensive. But now, looking at it now, it seems like a viable option to those who maybe don't have enough money to drop like for an ounce of gold. Uh, I, I mean, I would look in 10 years' time, 1 gram silver bars would be viable. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's yeah, the higher it goes, the fractional has
Yeah,
I think there's nothing wrong with fractional anything, gold or silver, because
yeah. It's still
if the price
something.
goes astronomical, and you have so you have 1 ounce coin that's worth 8,000, or you
Yeah,
have a fractional piece that's worth 800. What's going to be easier to sell?
Mm.
So
yeah, that's true. And it's liquidity at the end of the day, I suppose. I mean, you're going to sell fractional stuff quicker than you can sell something that's like you say, $8,000. You'd have to go to a coin shop, and then they would have to have the money, I suppose, and the willingness to buy it. Uh,
Yeah, I was thinking grams are as long as you can get them fairly low premium now, because
yeah,
the spot price is so high. The premiums aren't like if it's say on a gram of gold, say you got a $8 or $10 premium on it.
yeah,
At 4,000, that's not terrible, but
yeah,
at 1,000, that is terrible.
yeah,
Because the premium is going to be the same
yeah.
regardless, but you're dividing it by a bigger number now, so it doesn't
My
seem so
plan,
bad.
my plan was always to get a gold sovereign every year, and the way the gold has has went up in price. It's just I can't justify it, especially with the wife kicking about. Can't justify. I mean, what are we talking now? We're talking about £700 for a gold sovereign now. I can't justify dropping that for a tiny coin, but I can justify 1 gram gold every month. I'm doing. I don't know, guy, if you guys have heard of a company called Tavex. So over here we can get a subscription, and if you get 1 gram of gold every month from them, they'll give you the 13th month for free. So it
Well, that's
kind of
nice.
works out. Yeah, it works out. The premiums, etc., work out. You're getting a free gram of gold. Yeah, but then again, if the price does skyrocket, then you're still gonna have to buy that. And
Mm.
yeah,
You know, if I owned a coin shop, I think I would offer to give away like free gram, free 10th ounce, free quarter ounce, whatever. Just advertise it. Come in,
yeah,
new customers only, and get your free quarter ounce of silver. It's worth $12.50.
yeah.
And once you get people in that coin shop, it's like a crack house. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is
For you,
worse than
definitely.
crack.
You know what I mean? It's like you get in there and you start looking around at all that shiny stuff, and you see people coming in and out buying. You start talking to other people. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
you'll be in that shop every week.
Oh, I'm certainly a magpie. I'll look at this stuff and just think I need to buy more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's
So,
true.
Nemo, what's your take on the price in the future?
Price in the future. I don't think we've seen the last of it. I started stacking when it was £16 an ounce, and that was including premiums here in the UK.
Wow.
And it was a bitter pill to swallow when that doubled in value, and I continued to invest in it. But the way I'm looking at it is this is for like Nemo Jr. and my daughter. This is for their future. I might not see the benefit. I do have a side stack, like my Britannias, and that's for emergencies. If the car breaks down and I don't have access to funds, that's there if I need it. But in the long term, this is for them. So yeah, if the price goes up, I'm still up as far as I'm concerned with the value. So yeah, I'm going to continue to save, put it away for them. They know, my wife knows how to get rid of this stuff. She's no idea how much this stuff actually costs at the moment. I hope she's not watching this or can hear me through the room. But yeah, I do have some friends who jokingly say that if I ever pass away, they're coming to the house to say they'll buy my
Yeah.
stack, for the
Let me help
price
you
that I paid.
offload some of that silver.
Yeah. But yeah,
It's only worth a couple quid. Don't worry.
yeah, that's it. But no, this is for their future. I enjoy collecting. It's nice to see different designs, etc. And I think my plan going forward, I'm going to try my best to stay away from the numismatic stuff and go more investment silver. I think it's going to be easier to get rid of. Like I said, not everyone knows. I mean, look, if it was to hold up like so this South, I can't get it in focus. This is a South African coin from 1893, and you'll recognise this gentleman in the back, Paul Kruger. This is the original Kruger rand. So this is two shillings. Not everyone knows the silver content of this. And even I've forgotten the silver content of this. Is it 7258 or 800? Stat collector's your man for this. But these go for a significant premium with a numismatic value. Again, if you take that to a coin shop or shall we say, jewelers to liquidate it, they'd give you the silver value of it. So, end of the day, I'm going to try and get some more of the sort of kind of bullion pieces. At least that way, it's easier just to take everything on a winner and get a fair value for it. Yeah, that's my kind of take on it just now. I do split my money between silver and stocks and shares, and I used to split that down the middle. I'm more 80% towards silver and gold and 20% into my stocks and shares. I do have a pension as well, and that's got life insurance attached to it. So if anything does happen to me, that the kids are looked after and the wife's looked after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing, of course.
Yeah.
Diversity is always good though. Like you said, you have a little bit in stocks, a little bit in gold, a little bit in silver. Diversity is good because you never know what's going to go where and when you're going to need what.
Yeah. What really was the icing in the cake for me is I generally, this is going to be, I get my tinfoil hat on here. I generally don't trust banks. There's been several things over the years, but there was 10 years ago, there was a IT outage towards Christmas. And for a week, I couldn't access any of my money. The certain banking institution, there was millions of people affected across the UK. Everybody's money disappeared and we couldn't access money for a week. So the way I look at it, I need an emergency fund. I need something that I can hold in my hands that says, I do have a little bit of cash in the house. Obviously, I think it's good to have cash at hand. But I generally don't trust banks. But then again, when I look at crypto, I like the idea of crypto. Again, I'm a firm believer if you can't hold it in your hands, you don't technically own it. I know that's a hot take, and a lot of people love crypto, and each to their own. If you love crypto, fire in by all means. But as far as I'm concerned, I want to be able to see my stack. I want to be able to see my wealth build rather than one day somebody flips a switch and boom, it disappears.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, no, I agree with everything you said, and I would add in government. I don't trust government. I mean, generally, they're probably the least trustworthy of all. And who's to say that, they're spending us into basically poverty, into bankruptcy.
I agree.
And what happens when that currency finally fails? When the U.S. dollar is no longer the world's reserve currency? I'm talking in terms of an American now.
Yeah.
Are they going to just say, hey, look, unfortunately, the dollar is dead. We got to reset. Your dollar is worthless. Everybody starts from zero now.
Yep.
But not us because we got wealth.
And was there not a big thing about the Federal Reserve being empty? There's no gold, or was that? Am I just picking the things up wrong? Is there?
They just got away from the gold standard and went to the petro. That was What president was that? That was
Nixon did that.
Nixon.
Away from the gold standard. Is it petrodollar now, or is it?
Well, I guess that's what they consider it, right? Isn't the U.S. dollar supposedly backed by the petrodollar?
Well, originally what it was is the agreement was that all oil would be traded in dollars only.
Yeah.
But that's changing too now.
Yeah,
after World War II, the United States held everybody's gold and the dollar backed most of the free world's currency.
Yeah.
Okay, so most of the free world, their currency was pegged to the dollar with the promise that they could trade those dollars in for gold. And when they said in I think it was 71, all right, that plan is over. We're not giving you any gold for your dollars anymore. That kind of set into motion what we've got today, a debt-based economy.
Yeah.
And like Robot Toaster says, it was supposed to be temporarily.
Yes, it was billed as being temporary. You're right.
Yeah.
But I think it's still temporary 55 years later.
I'm sure the Labour government in the early 2000s sold all our gold as well, so our gold's away as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but where is all that gold? The gold doesn't go anywhere. It has to be
it has to be somewhere.
The Chinese have it all.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me started with the politics.
Did I see that somewhere where China's just hoarding it all?
Well, that's the rumor is that they have probably close to 10 times the amount of gold that they are reporting. And I've seen it's YouTube videos. You know how that goes, but the popular opinion is that China is going to be like the next empire, right? So we had British Empire,
Yeah.
basically American Empire. It's gonna shift to the east. It's going to be Russia, China, and India.
I mean, there is. I mean, don't get me wrong. There is places, especially in London, where there's properties that are lying empty because a lot of Chinese people are buying property. That seems to be the new investment, and they're lying empty. I don't know. Obviously, Airbnbs are a big thing. I think properties, becoming the next sort of kind of investment. But yeah, I don't know.
They buy a lot of property in the U.S. too, so
Yeah, yeah,
I think
they're
the one negative about holding and owning precious metal is it can be taken from you physically. Like it can be strong arm
yeah,
robbery, things like that.
yeah,
Um, so that's why we keep it quiet by
yeah,
broadcasting it out here on YouTube.
yeah. Of course.
We're being very discreet about it.
very
Yeah,
discreet. Yeah,
yeah,
but like Nemo said, your bank account is subject to other people's control, and your stacks can. It's up to you to control it.
I
Good
mean,
point. Yeah, but you
I
see, we have different options in this country that they don't have over there.
yeah. Do you? I mean, I'm talking from a UK perspective here. There seems to be a thing me and a couple of other guys are running into when we're buying precious metals from reputable dealers, like bullion dealers, and we're using our cards, and the bank account declines the purchase. Now, I've had it several times now where they will block my bank account, and I have to contact them. And they're asking why I'm spending my money in precious metals.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yeah, and you're saying, well, at the end of the day, it's my money. I'll spend it when I want. But there seems to be this conspiracy building that the banks don't want you spending or investing in things that are not out with their control. It's they want you to invest in things like ISAs and savings accounts because then at the end of the day, the money's still in their control.
Now,
Yeah,
I just saw a video about that.
yeah,
I can't remember who it was. It might have even been you if
yeah,
you did that one, but somebody was saying that the bank were asking, why are you spending money on coins?
yeah.
It's
And
crazy.
I can't remember who the hell it was. I'm gonna have to go through my history because it was just this morning. I saw it.
I think Backyard Billion,
Might have
he's
been.
had issues with it as well.
Yeah, it might have been him.
The banks are a Ponzi scheme. That's all it is. They just use your
Yeah,
money to lend out to other people.
yeah,
10 times to the dollar, right?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
crazy. So your bank's like, well, why are you spending your money on this?
yeah.
That's
Essentially,
where that's where digital currency is not going to be a good thing when they implement that more and more. I mean, we're
yeah,
already pretty much basically at a digital currency anyway,
yeah,
but it might become more and more.
yeah.
Khalilo says Spectacular might have been the one that put that video out.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't. Not the one I saw because I don't really watch him that much. Hate to
Yeah,
admit it.
I don't either.
Watch him
I
every
watch.
once in a while, but
yeah,
When you talk about the digital currency and stuff, that's what, people don't realize. And that's crypto too. Crypto is a digital currency.
yeah,
And everybody wants to talk about crypto, but they can track it more and more every day. They
hmm,
can limit what you spend it on. The control they have over it's going to be crazy, just like anything, um,
yeah,
any digital currency.
yeah,
mm, the thing that I don't understand about crypto, I understand it has a price associated with it, and the price goes up and it goes down, and you can make money trading it. But I still don't know what the hell you're buying, right? So,
yeah. I'm the same.
right?
I
I'm
get
like, can't
it.
I go on like some website and say I'm gonna create average Joe coin, and I want there to be 60 billion of them, and I want them to be worth $1 a piece, and I own the first 30 billion, and I'll sell the rest off.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
what makes them worth $1 a piece? What makes them worth anything?
The same thing that makes the U.S. dollar worth anything. Nothing.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
U.S. dollar is floating in the breeze too, man. It's
It's
not.
the
There's
same thing.
nothing
There's
behind
nothing
it.
backing it.
Full
There's
faith and
nothing to back
credit
it.
of the U.S. government.
Can I just say, when I ordered my dollars for the US, it really annoyed me that they're all uniformly sized. You can't tell the $1 the same dimensions as a 10, a 50. It really annoys me, especially when, like me, you enjoy a few whiskeys and you're tipping.
Well,
You
that's
know,
why we put numbers on them. Those little numbers in the corner.
but those numbers become very blurry when you've had a few whiskeys.
That's why
You
we
know?
use our debit card.
Yeah. And
Funny.
oh god,
Actually,
Yeah.
use a credit card. Don't use a debit card. Because if you use a
Yeah.
credit card and you get screwed, you can always charge back. Debit card, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
It's funny.
Yeah.
So when you're at the pub and you've had a few too many whiskeys, you know which size bill to reach for?
Yeah, I mean, God, I've got cash here. Ours are polymer notes, right? So they don't tend to rip and tear as easily as some American ones probably would. But where the hell's my money? Oh, I've
I
got my
think
kid.
America's way behind on their currency.
Because I think my kids have found my secret stash of cash.
Oh.
Well, like this is a £20 note. There you go. Bank of Scotland. It's polymer. You can't tear it.
Yeah.
It looks like make believe money, but hey ho.
And that's
The
a
US, we're still using like
25 pound note.
£20. Yeah. Bank of Scotland. Try and spend this in England, you'll have a great time. They do
Oh,
not
they
like
don't accept it? They won't accept it?
some places are very dodgy in England when it
Wait, you
comes to
said
trying to spend.
25. That says 20.
Yeah, it's 20,
But it said
20 pounds.
20 pound.
Oh,
Yeah.
20. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Right, you get the Bank of Scotland, you get the Clydesdale Bank, and then you get the Bank of England. Right, there's two institutions in Scotland that can make money, and there's one in England, and they don't do. I'll say 80% of people will accept a Scottish note, but 20% won't. And there's always the joke that when you go to England, you try and spend a £20 note or a £5 note or whatever from Scotland, they don't accept it because the misconception is that this is worthless in England. So that's another bane of contention being Scottish. And a
Hey, why
predominantly
don't they have one uniform currency for all of UK?
because it's going back to some Act of the Union policy. You know, I'm going to get shoot myself in the foot here and talk politics. I swore I wouldn't, but I'm a great proponent that Scotland should be an independent country. I voted for independence. It's not that I don't like England or anything like that. I think we're actually pretty good neighbours, etc. But I would like to be independently governed. Going back to the oil, when it led up to the referendum for the independence vote, magically the oil disappeared. There was no oil left. And then when we voted to stay in the UK, magic, look at all the oil we found. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, politics can always get messy.
Yeah, and that's not to say I mean I love my neighbours in England and that my friends are from England and the running joke is I'll be a filthy colonial for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Well, think about how we feel here in America, right? We were just talking about this. Like
Yeah.
Stack Collector had Vegas on last week,
Yeah.
and he was, talking about American food, how most of it's borrowed from England, stolen from England. And the point of that is, yeah, we were England at one point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At one point, this was an English colony.
Yeah.
So of course, those foods made it here.
I was watching something that did make me chuckle. Is a lot of the Scottish ancestors, with the term hillbilly, it came from they're actually hillbillies are Scottish descendants. That's the kind of that's the thing that made me chuckle.
That is funny.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of hills in Scotland, right?
Yeah, that's it. We love hills. Haggis run around them. Only in one direction, though.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, I've heard that before from other people that come across. They hate the U.S. monetary system, how they're all the same and you can't tell them apart, which
Yeah. I guess if
that
you're
is
used to it, it's what you're used to, isn't it? It's you're used to it, and yeah, there probably is ways that, but being a country boy, drunk and no whiskey, it's very difficult. I was wondering why everybody was being so friendly. I was tipping them 50s instead of 5s.
Oh,
Yeah, they all have.
you were well taken care of. You should have been well taken care of in that
Oh, I
aspect.
tell you, it was. I tell you, it was the best experience of my life. But God,
Oh, that's rough.
yeah, yeah,
U.S. currency.
yeah.
We've been on for a little over 2 hours, and I need some sleep.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
Sounds good.
2 hours and
We try and
20
do 2
minutes.
hours. Usually we run over a little bit, but that's cool.
Yeah, we
Thank
got
you,
to hurry up
Nemos.
because I want to get over to stage dive and try and win some silver.
Oh, I forgot see, we're overstepping.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nemos, for coming on. Greatly appreciate it. I know we've been trying to coordinate, and we finally did, which I appreciate it.
Yeah, I loved every minute of it, brother. Anytime.
And
Thank you so much. It was nothing but a pleasure.
Yeah, just a wee kind of shout out there, guys. I'm running a wee couple of giveaways on my channel. I hit 250 subs, so if anybody wants to enter, it's open to anyone who wants to enter it. Just going over to the video and type in haggis. That's a magic word, and I'm going to be running a wee live on Wednesday, and I'm going to draw some winners, some free ounces. Well, free, free. There's a couple of free ounces there. And yeah, open to everyone. Doesn't matter if you're American or UK based. I'll get it out to you if you want it. Okay.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that because I was looking at my sub count and I'm like, damn, I'm getting close to 1,500. I got to do something. I've never given away anything. Not for subs. I've given away plenty of stuff during the streams, but not for subs. And
Yeah.
I guess it's maybe time.
Yeah.
I
I'm
never
just.
did either.
I wouldn't be in this position without. I mean, I make videos for my own kind of hobby, etc. But the community is so helpful and the support is fantastic. I love giving back to such a fantastic community. So again, guys, if you want to enter, just jump in, and I'll draw the names on Wednesday, and we'll see what happens.
All right, I put the link for your channel in below. For those of you that are not subscribed, please go over and subscribe to Nemos Numismatics.
Yeah.
I like your videos with Nemos Jr. Those are awesome. Those are very cool.
There's a few still in the editing process. They will be coming out next week. If you've sent me something, guys, in the chat, I've got it. I'm doing videos on it, and it will be out this week. It's just you get to a point where you finish everything's uploaded, and the mailman arrives with like 20 different packages. So you start the whole process again. But I'm off this week, guys. I've no excuse. It's getting done, so it will be up.
Nice. Thanks again. We greatly appreciate it. So everybody go check out Nemos Numismatics. Great channel. King of AI for sure.
Not at all.
Thank you everybody for being here. It was a good channel. Silver Selling Machine. Good to see you. Kalilo, Matt Wing, T-Bird. Good to see you as always. Bright and early this morning. I know you're always up late. Mandarin Mark. Good to see you. That's a new name. I have not seen that one. Baron Vamsky, Kalilo, Seven Stacks, Leilani, Scottish British Collector, BBA, Nerd UK, Brits and Sobs, trying to catch everybody. If I did not mention your name, still greatly appreciate you being here. It was a pleasure. Thank you. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Monday evening, we have a big Thousandaire radio coming on Monday evening, which will be fun and entertaining.
Absolutely. Yeah, so everybody, all you Brits got to stay up late that night.
Yeah. I'm sure
Wake up early.
Is that an offensive term to say Brit?
To a Scot? Depends how
Well,
drunk I am.
yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I guess I could see that.
I don't know. It's a running joke. Nah,
Damn Yankees.
damn Yankees.
Damn Yankees. So Matt Wingate, I was paying attention to you, buddy. I got my Pocket Morgan out there for you to look at, but no, I can't give that away. But I will give away a Morgan though.
Nice.
I got to
Maybe
plan
Monday
that
we'll
out. I
have.
got to see when. Well, first of all, I got to make it to 1,500. I only got 1,494 right now.
Only.
Well, been working at it a little while. Oh, I've been so
Yeah.
slow. I haven't been picking up subs at all. Terrible.
Yeah.
They keep getting 1141 and then 1140. 1141, 1140. So.
Yeah, in the last week, I think I put on 25 subs, and that's a good week for me.
That's
good.
a really
That's
good
good.
week. That's a good month for me right now because I don't do contests. I need to
Right.
work on that. Okay, guys, I need sleep. Speaking of needing stuff, I need sleep. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Nemos, greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will catch up with everybody on Monday evening or next week, whichever you prefer.
Thanks for having me, guys.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, and appreciate everyone in the chat. Thank you, thank you. And the only question left is who are we going to raid?
If I knew how to raid, so everybody go check out here. Let me put it. Let me get it. What is what's his name?
Go over and raid Stage Dive Saturday with LBS.
Here? I'm getting.
Oh,
the
can
link
I
up.
promote my appearance?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Promote.
I'm gonna be on the Metal Mob Sunday night, 9 Pacific, midnight Eastern. I'll be on the Metal Mob with LBS, Cartier, and Humble. So don't miss it, please.
So when are you going on the Stack Collector stream? That's coming up too, right? When you guys figure that one out.
Yeah, he proposed November 29th, and I said yes, that would work. I haven't checked my Stacker social, but let me look right now. Maybe he answered back. Quite possibly. But November 29th, I think, was what we were shooting for.
Very cool.
So that should be fun. Oh, hold on. He did answer. He said, "That's awesome, mate. Really looking forward to having you on." So November 29th.
Very nice.
I will be on
guys.
the Stack Collector.
And that is shortly after our show. So
Yes, that's
that
a
would be
couple
cool.
hours. Yeah.
Yes, that was a long day last week.
I can imagine.
Click the link to go check out Liberty Bleeds Stage Dive Saturday. Put in I don't know what should
say Vegas Stacker sent me.
There you go. Tell them Vegas Stacker sent you.
Vegas Stacker sent me here today.
You'll get a big warm welcome for sure.
Yeah, and if you do that, Vegas will give you a half gold back next week.
Whoa.
Oh, did I say that?
Take it easy. Volunteering giveaways.
All right, a wheat penny.
A wheat penny. That's more like
penny. Yeah.
Costs more to mail it. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. Take care, everybody. Thanks, Nemo. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Take care.